So up right now, looking good on this trade. You know, live account. My battery about to die, y'all, so you know. But I am on here. If you can see where your boy got in at, you see it. Checkmate. Stop playing with me. Easy money. All right. But I ain't gonna be greedy. I'm gonna go ahead and take this right quick. Get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? While I got it, and then we're gonna go to the computer screen so I can show y'all exactly how this works in the perfect setup. Let's get it.
The Wealthy Empire Network.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? So we're here on the computer. Let me go ahead and stretch this down. Let me go ahead and move this back. Stretch this down so y'all can see the full play. As you can see, this is the trade we just took. You do see the signal there that gave off, letting me know that it passed through the 200 moving average. So I hopped in, sniper entry right at the top, and I could have still been up probably like $1,000 by now because it dropped a lot more since I done got on here. But let me zoom all the way out so y'all can see the full play. All right. The reason why this is so beautiful and so dope is because not only do you got the scanner that's giving you off of the stuff, you know, it's letting you know, look, it's letting me know that it's sell time, right? The M15 is an uptrend, but it's giving me the sell before it goes back up. Now, this is how this pretty much works, right? I got the auto fib, I got the Fibonacci tool on here, okay? And you can see the market dropped all the way down, came up to 61.8. Anytime you see 61.8, game over, right? Now, it doesn't happen every single time. Of course, it doesn't happen like that every single time, but this is like a golden zone, anywhere between 61, 50, 38.2. You usually should see a reversal. As you can see, it's starting to retrace now. But usually you will see a reversal these three levels. 61.8 is usually like the golden zone that makes it for sure. And I got the signal letting me know that it was a for sure go. And that's how I got into this one. All right, so that's really all it is. Really, this whole strategy, the reason why I created what I created with this is because I told you guys that the 200 moving average is really powerful. Like you can see right here when it gave the signal on the up and how many pips you would have been up. Every signal here is a pretty good amount of pips or whatever, points, however you want to call it with this. But that's pretty much the strategy. So I pretty much just leave the auto, you know, Fibonacci tool up here, and then I'll just click through, you know, different pairs. So with this one, this is US 30, right? And so right now, the market just passed through 38.2, okay? Didn't reverse yet. It is coming up on a, you know, a resistance zone. I mean, the support zone, right? If it breaks through, we're looking for a reversal somewhere in between here, or it could go up here. So it's going to either go up between this one, 50 and 61.8. So this is where I'm looking for the reversal at. It already gave me the signal letting me know it dropped, but overall on the higher time frame, the trend is up, right? So at this point, I'm just looking for it to, you know, bounce off support or resistance, and then I'll be looking to get in. Since I already missed this one, I didn't catch this one early. So with this one, I would just be looking for a reversal between 38.2, 50, or 61.8. All right. So just to give you a perfect example, how the market was going up, dropped down to 50, reversed, boom. Came back up, dropped down, back here at 38.2. If it drops down here to 50, it either going to reverse or come down here to 61.8 and reverse. Sometimes it will shoot through both. So, but these are just usually the three levels that you're looking for the market to reverse in. I'll do one, you know, let me give you a boom. So we'll click on AUD. All right, so AUD right now is just passing through. All right, coming down here to 61.8, getting close. So we know this is passing through. So It's letting me know, look at all this. It's letting me know the overall trend is down. So this will be a good play to hop in. I can hop in on the sell, hold this thing. You know what I'm saying? I can hold it. Why? Because if you zoom out, it's an overall downtrend. All right, overall downtrend. So we know that's a go. It just passed through the 200. You see it's already dropping. Could already been up on some money if I would have got in that one. All right, let's look at, did we already look at NAS? I think we did. I think we was just on NAS because yeah, we was just on NAS 100. None of the other ones is going off right now. But as you can see, like I said, this one is already dropping. So that's pretty much all Checkmate is. The Checkmate strategy is you come here, you see what's going off, right? You click on it, and then you kind of set it up. As long as you got your Fibonacci tool on there, you can see the retracement zones. As long as you maybe, if you want to set up a support and resistance zone, however you mark up your charts, you do that, and then you find perfect entries. But with the 200 being a trending indicator, it's really just giving you all the plays you need. Once it crosses above or below, you're gonna get some pips, right? Even if it's a small amount, you're gonna get some. So like even this one here, just right here alone, that was about 10 pips, right? And then you keep getting more and more of these signals going off. Checkmate, 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 all the way through the whole thing. And so that's why it's important for you guys to be able to do that. But like you see this one drop through, and it's pushing down. All right, let's go back to NAS on the M15, still going. All right, getting close to, reversing. Boot, reversed here, drop down. Now it's starting to hit a zone, and that's why, let me see here. Yep, hitting the zone. If you can see, the reason why it's rejecting here is because if you look to the left, it rejected here before these two areas. So that's why it's rejecting, heading back this way. We know overall it's an uptrend. So as we were catching this down, we know it's gonna go back up because if you look at the trend, right here, it's letting you know overall it's up. You're gonna get your drop and get out. That's why I got out, right? Now, if I hop in on a buy, I could ride it all the way back up. And that's how that works. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the Checkmate strategy. It's not too, complicated. It's pretty much something you probably already been doing, but just with the scanner, it's gonna allow you to see every single pair at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they're going off, instead of you just having the 200 moving average on one chart, you can now skip through multiple charts and find out. But remember when I told y'all, if y'all do have the new broker, if you want the VAR accounts, then you need to be able to click on there and do that. Click on the VAR. So if you click through here, like let's say I click on M15, I would have to go drag the Euro JPY VAR account to get the no commission. If not, it's gonna give me a commission. All right, but look at this one on Euro JPY. Look at that, and look at the drop that it gave. Once it passed through, drop. Now from here, right, I could change the auto fib out. So let me go to right click, indicator list. I'm gonna take the auto fib off if I don't feel like it's in the right spot. And all I do is come here and just add it back on to see where it puts it. Boom. All right. So now with this, we're looking for the market to come up here to either 38.2, 50, or 61.8 before it reverses. That's usually how the fib works. So until then, I ain't touching it. I just wait till some of these go off, catch the sniper. So H1, look at this. H1 on the M30, dropping through. The weekly on AUD USD just hit the 200 again, right? Just hit the 200 again. So if it bounces, it could potentially go up for a couple weeks. But like I said, you wait and you see. All right, so it did go up. It could potentially come down here, test the 61.8, the 50 or the 38, somewhere in this zone, and reverse, or it may just reverse before it even get to that point. But at least you got the reference with the fib. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's such a powerful strategy, because when you're using that Fibonacci, it's lit. All right, now how do you set this all up? Like if you right click on your chart and you click on indicator list, and let me go to the Checkmate scanner so I can kind of go through this with y'all. All right, so right here is where you put your Forex pairs. So you pretty much add all the pairs that you want, but you got to separate them by a comma. So I do US 30, comma, NAS 100 with a comma at the end. The time frames that you want on there, you can delete the ones you don't really trade on, but like I said, if you got M1, M5, they're gonna usually go off a lot more than the other ones because it takes the H1, H4, and all that a lot of time to get there. So you're gonna get a lot of M1 signals and a lot of M5s, 15, M15s, things like that. The 200, you just keep the same on that. All this pretty much stays the same. But if you want the actual push alerts on your phone, I mean not on your phone, but just on your computer, you just change these to true, right? If they're false, you just change them to true. You'll start getting a pop-up message and a little pop-up box and things like that. Other than that, none of this stuff you really got to change. You just leave all that stuff the same. And then that's pretty much it for that one. The trend finder, you can pretty much just drag that right on there, and that's it. And once you got it all set up, the whole entire thing looks like this. Like, it's real simple. It don't take a lot away from your chart. Like I said, I usually just grab this right here, move it around, right? And if you just want to move this down a little bit to make your chart a lot bigger, you can do that. And you just click on each pair. So I click on, let's say GBP JPY M15, and I can zoom in and see what happened, right? Gave us a few down arrows, right? A few of those, and we got a really nice drop. Right, and then if you want to see where we at as far as the fib go, I just zoom out and I say, okay, let me see. Now, if you, like I said, if you feel like it ain't correct, you just delete the auto fib, drag it back on. If you feel like that, because some of y'all might be looking like, what? All right, boom. Now you got the complete play. So now when you look at it, you see where the market is headed. It's shooting down, heading to the 30, 38. All right. Anywhere between here, 38, 50, 61 is usually where you're looking for the reversal. Okay. So keep that in mind. These three levels on the fib is usually where you're looking for a good reversal. But immediately when it passes through, what you guys could do, like if you get the signal, like I said, I'll go to the US 30 again, because the US 30 is right there at the 200. If you get the signal, all right, immediately, if you would like, you can get in at a small lot size, completely up to you. Like I said, as a disclaimer, can't promise you millions of dollars with this at all. I cannot. But if you do your correct analysis, then it could work out for you. But like I said, you get as soon as you get it over here, you can click it. You see what it's looking like. You can zoom out, see where it is on the fib, see what everything is looking like. All right. Usually it drops below, but then you gotta also look to the left as well. Look to the left. You see this zone right here. They've been rejecting off of it. Rejecting, rejecting, rejecting. So if it rejects all these times, then 9 times out of 10, it may reject again, right? So instead of hitting them with the sell right here, you could either wait on it to see what it does, because if it doesn't go all the way through and drop, because previously it didn't, right? Reject, 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 right? You wait and see. You don't got to hop in this one right away. If you do a very small lot size. But if it drops and it bounces and ends up going back up, then you know where it's going. So now the next candle has formed. All right, and now we see where is it headed. If it shoots down past this, then we know it's a go. If not, we might as well hop in on the buy, because we know the higher time frames are still an uptrend and it's controlling everything. But if it starts to give you what you need, then you hop in, or you could do a pending order, right? If you want to do a pending order, like I say, you just right click. You can do a buy limit or a sell limit, depending on how you want to do buy stop or a sell stop. So normally, just to break down buy limit and sell limit, a buy limit is when the market is already selling, like right now, and you think it's going to end up going up at a certain point. So let's say, for instance, the market is already coming down this way, and I believe around here is where the market is going to bounce and turn around. I can set this as a buy limit, and if it hits this, it'll open up my trade and go this way. All right. A sell limit is when the market is already in a buy and you believe it'll sell at a certain point. So if the market is already going up and you believe around here it's gonna sell off, then you can go in there and set you a pending order here. And if it hits it, it'll open it up, market drops, you get paid, right? Buy stop and sell stop are different. That's you going with the trend. So if the trend is already down and you put a sell stop here, that means you believe it's gonna keep being a sell, and you're just gonna, you know, if it hits it, let's say it hits right here and breaks through it, it's gonna open your trade and continue to drop. You got sniper entry, you in there. You know what I'm saying? And the same way with a buy stop. A buy stop is if the market is already going up, you place a buy stop saying it's gonna keep going up. If it does, you get paid if it opens you up. So that's pretty much just, you know, the checkmate strategy. Like I said, to give you another breakdown of how it works, right? It's just pretty much using the 200 moving average to find the trend of the market and just to catch these entries. And for some of you, it may be to catch a long-term trade. For a lot of you, you may just want to catch some scalps, but it's going to give you the entries out the gate. But like I said, every time you see it pass through the 200, you do numbers. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it gets a little choppy, and if it does, like I said, you do the box strategy. And if you don't know how to do that, let's run over that right quick. Right, if it gets really choppy, like where it starts to do this right here. So let me just, you go to insert, all right, you go to shapes, rectangle, okay? And you could just draw a rectangle, a box around here, like that. Or if you don't like the color, you don't gotta do the color, but you wait till it comes outside the box. So like right here, gave you the signal up. Wait till it come out the box and hop in. Boom. Now you got you some pips. You know what I'm saying? Or if it drops below and it already gave you the signal on the sell, then you can hop in after it gets outside of here. And this is just gonna eliminate the consolidation in the market, like the up and down, up and down, up and down. So you can do either one, but that's how you do that if you feel like it's consolidated, or you don't have to trade that and you can pretty much do what you want. Now this one just went off, so let's look at this one. M1. Let's come over here and see where we at. Boom, okay. It's giving you one or the other right now. So boom, check this out, because it looks like consolidation in here. But we check, this is what we checking. Higher time frame, the daily, the weekly is a up, H4 is pretty much a downtrend. All right, so we looking and seeing. And now we need to add the auto fib to see what we looking like. All right, let me back up, because I think it's already on there. Here we go. So if the market does shoot up, we're looking for a reversal around here, here, or here, right? And like I say, if you feel like the auto fib and giving you what you need, or when you first click on it, you can just always re-drag it over and take a peek. So let me grab the auto fib, throw it on again. Oop, see where we at. All right, now here we go. Here we go. Now it's catching the bottom of it. Boom. So here, we looking for the reversal. Market shoot up, came back, retested, 61.8. Could potentially be shooting back up. All right. If it drops any lower, it's gonna drop to 50, 38.2 before it goes up. But right now, we here. It's above the 200, right? Gave you a small play, which wasn't really much. Trying to give, maybe giving you the bigger play right here on the up. It's already above the 200, so you can watch it play out. Or if you're not sure, just put a pending order. Put one up here and wait and see what happens. Right? Let's see. Let's take a look and see what happens with this one. Is it gonna break out? Because it looks like a zone. Let's see. Here's a little zone. It's giving you the play up. Boom. Y'all see that in real time? Gave you the signal up and we're shooting up. Let's see if it breaks through. If not, it's going back down. It's trying to break through this zone right here. And this is what we're looking for. If it breaks through, we may be good. If not, it's coming back down. So this is what you may get. But like I said, that's all it is. You wait on it, see what it's gonna do. Once it gets above here and you start getting candles closing above the 200, it's pretty much a go for some good pips. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much a go. Like I said, if you back test it and look, see, it rejected. Okay, now it's back and forward. But that's usually what happens. We're not really worried about what the arrows is doing, honestly. And if you don't even like that to pop up and out, you just take the JCash Checkmate off, leave the scanner on. Like if you don't want the arrows to pop up and down, if it's confusing you, just take that part off. And now you just focus on the scanner and this. All right. And that's all you got to do. So now we wait. It didn't bounce through here. So we wait to see. Is it going to drop below here? Create another candle below here so we can hop in on the sale. You line it up with what's going on with the trend and you in there. And that's it. That's how you do the strategy. I mean, and like I said, you just line it up with the Fibonacci. Everything lines up. Again, last but not least, again, if you in the uptrend, right? If you in the uptrend, usually the pullback is usually 61.8, 50, 38. If you in the downtrend, the pullback 61.8, 50, or 38. All right, that's just it. Usually once it goes here, it usually reverses around one of these areas and goes back the other way. That's usually what it is. So with this one that went off, it's back and forward. So we waiting. We didn't have to hop in yet. We just wait to see what it does. Right now it's just consolidating inside of this little box right here. Inside of this box, it's consolidating, but it is above the 200. So if it continues to go, we know it's a go for some good pips above the 200. But like I said, you always got to mark it up with support and resistance. You can also use the fib tool, whatever other methods you like to use with it. You do it like that, but it's pretty much just giving you the play. Look at this one right here, man. Look at this play. Ridiculous. All right, but I showed y'all, and I'm killing with it. You know, we got a vlog coming up next. You know what I'm saying? We got a vlog video coming up next. So I want y'all to stay tuned for that. But hopefully this video explained everything to you. And I want y'all, if you ain't already got the indicators, you can get them inside of the description of this video. If you don't want to get them, you don't got to. I don't force none of y'all to get this stuff, man. Y'all can do as you please. But like I said, only thing it is just using the 200 moving average, and I added extra things to it to make sure you can find whenever it crosses through on any given pair. That's all it is, y'all. All right, but with that being said, God bless y'all, man. Y'all have a good old day. Let's get it.